These are the Sony's WF-1000XM4s that launched back in June last year, and you know what? They still go for $278, which is still a high price for a pair of earbuds overcutting popular brands like Apple's AirPods Pro. But how is it? Is it still worth it a year later? Well, spoiler, they are still among the best noise cancelling earbuds on the market, but stick around to find out even more about them. Hey, this is Philip, and kicking off with the unboxing experience, you get this biodegradable box with the model number, and pulling that away you get the earbuds on top in a black paper wrap. Below that you get your paperwork. That aside, and the last thing in the packaging is a USB-C charging cable and extra ear tips, large and small if the pre-installed ones doesn't fit you well. And that's everything here. The case is quite small and portable, and just to compare to my Pixel Buds A series case, they feel just about the same, if not a tad bit heavier. And by the way, they also come in this kind of white colorway if you don't like black. The earbuds are larger compared to other earbuds though, but that's for a good reason that we'll get to in a minute. The one LED on the case shows you the status of the earbuds when pairing them and charging in different colors from green to orange respectively. On the pairing side of things, if first pair doesn't show up when you pop them out the first time, the pairing process gets quite hard here because there's no physical button on the case like you would find on almost every other earbud, so the deal here is to pop them out of the case, fit the earbuds in your ears, press and hold on each earbuds for at least 5 seconds, and boom, they go in pairing mode. Once done, every time you put them on, it first tells you the battery level of the earbuds, but you can still ask your Google Assistant or Alexa anytime. And talking of fitting them in your ears, the tips are comfortable and the earbuds stay in the ears no matter how hard you shake your head. I wouldn't work out in them because of how heavy they feel in my ears, but that's a personal experience and you could easily do that if you want to. Now, Sony killed it here with noise cancelling. It's one of the best, if not the best, among other earbuds out there. It's wild that you can't even hear a thing when it's on, and this is great for traveling or if you just wanna get lost in your music. A single tap on the left earbud activates ambient mode that is similar to transparency mode on AirPods, and that works like a charm if you still wanna hear what's going on in the background. Tapping and holding on that earbud increases the transparency level, and with that you can easily have a somewhat clear conversation without struggling to hear what the other person is saying. With these two and even more features, Sony made XM4s the best noise cancelling wireless earbuds out there. Now, I've never used the previous XM3s, so I can't tell if there's an improvement in sound quality, but judging on what I've heard on YouTube, this XM4 sounds just as great if not better, and that's true based on the content that I've been streaming on them and the time that I've used them. I'm not an audiophile, but bass is enough here. Details in music and voices is clear. And here is a microphone test, so if you're wondering how they sound in calls, this is how they do. I think this is usable and clear enough for general tasks like Zoom calls, but you let me know what you think of this mic quality down in the comment sections below. If you still want other features, the app lets you explore a whole lot of those with these earbuds. There's this cool feature called Speak to Chat, and what it does is whenever you start talking, the volume of whatever you're listening to goes to 0 so you can have a clear conversation with whoever that is. I have mine set to resume playback after 5 seconds after I'm done talking, but you can have yours as long as 30 seconds or until you manually resume playback. Within the app, you can also play with the equalizer settings to find your preferred taste or even analyze your ear shape for a perfect fit. I've gamed a little bit on this, and unfortunately they still have a little bit of latency, so playing games like Call of Duty Mobile or other FPS games with these earbuds won't be a good idea. But if you do want to play other games or just watch movies in them, they are great and they last longer too. I've never depleted them on one charge, but Sony claims 8 hours from the earbuds with noise cancelling on and 16 hours from the case on a single charge. These are pretty good numbers, but if you even want the most juice out of them, they can last up to 36 hours from the buds and the case with active noise cancelling off. All I can say is this is a more solid battery life than other earbuds, so if you have those longer flights, you'll be good to go. For comparison, my Pixel Buds A series last up to 5 hours of playback on a single charge, and they don't even have noise cancelling. So yeah, the XM4s are great in the battery department. They have wireless charging, so you can just rest them on top of a wireless charging pad or the back of your phone to quickly charge them. The XM4s are great earbuds, but I've had some letdowns while using them. For instance, one earbud will stop working for about 15 seconds before catching up to the other one, and this happens a few times, mostly when I pause and resume a video on my laptop, but if this is a widespread issue, Sony will probably fix this with a future update. I also wish they'd resume playing when I pop them back in my ears. The other thing, and this might be subjective, but I feel like they are a little bit bulky in my ears, and in comparison to my go-to earbuds, they are larger, so this might be the reason because I've gotten used to the lighter ones by Google. So for $278, what's my takeaway? Is it worth it a year later? Well, these earbuds pack the best noise cancellation in this compact form factor. They are rated against splashes and sweat. Battery life is great, and to me these are enough reasons to justify the price. Of course, there are other great options like the $249 AirPods Pro from Apple, but if you want the best in class noise cancelling, you'll really appreciate the Sony's WF-1000XM4s. Anyway, that's it. Let me know what you think, and if you're into this kind of videos, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss more videos when they go live. Drop a like if you enjoyed, and until next time guys, goodbye, and most of all, stay safe.